Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to Fate Stay Night. Previously, Shirou, Rin, and Saber all escaped the Einsburn Forest Mansion retreat. I still don't know the proper word for it. And they fled deep into the forest, where, well, Saber was just growing weaker by the second. She was in danger of fading away. She couldn't even keep herself upright. So Shirou had to carry her, and they all found an extremely convenient abandoned building with an extremely convenient room upstairs. And, according to Rin, there was only one thing that could possibly save Saber now, and that is, for lack of a better term, Shirou needs to share his magical energy via genetic material. So here's the thing. I need to be real with you. I actually attempted to record it. My read through, for lack of a better term. I wasn't reading every sentence. I was just kind of like clicking through, commenting about anything that was interesting, and look, I couldn't do it, man. I'm too prudish, okay? So what I did was I got a fair bit ways in. I didn't read anything too interesting of note in terms of story or character moment. It was just... So what I ended up doing was I skipped ahead a bit. So I just skipped through the scene. So I'm just gonna cut ahead right here, and we'll pick things up immediately after all of that. So, one moment then. Okay, I kind of just read through all that. There's nothing really I want to say. I think it's just done. Let's continue and pretend nothing happened. As I happen to look up at the sky, it's getting brighter. Dawn is near. The one-night dream comes to an end. That's right. I have woken from my dream. This is no situation to remain in my lingering memory, and anyway, it was just a way to stay alive. So I have to think of this as a dream. Saber's voice, sensations, everything. I have to think of this as an unfulfillable dream, or I won't be able to live from now on. Interlude. Ooh, yes, please take me far away from here. Oh. And the battle between the two ends. They killed and exterminated each other with all their might, and it ended with the annihilation of the Red Knight. Oh, Archer, no. The gorgeous hall is completely transformed. The floor is cracked in numerous places. Many walls have been knocked down. The stairs have collapsed and the smashed marble has scattered in the wind. The space has been completely destroyed, leaving no trace of its former beauty. You could say it has also destroyed time, because the remains of the destruction hide what the place looked like just 2 hours ago. In the middle of the destruction stands a suitable sculpture. It stands over 2 meters tall, looking like a figure of a man carved out of a large stone. Wait, what? It does not even need to be said. It is Ilyasville's servant, Berserker. The giant does not move. His body is dyed in red and filled with holes. There is no place on the giant's body that is not wounded. Really? First, both his legs are almost melted. Holy shit, Archer, what did you do to him? How did you do anything to him? Second, there is the mark of a cut on his neck. Third, his arm is barely hanging from his elbow. Fourth, he is slashed from his shoulder to his groin. Ow. Fifth, a large amount of blood is gushing out from his chest. Sixth, his internal organs can be seen at his stomach. Berserker does not move. It is only natural. It is a corpse, no matter how one looks at it. What? The battle itself has ended much earlier. But Berserker's master has forgotten to act as this result is too surprising and unexpected. She has to pursue her prey, but she is only looking at the scene in astonishment. I can't believe it. Who was he? She murmurs angrily. The battle that took place here was nothing but humiliation for her. Her servant is the most powerful. There should only be one or two servants able to match Heracles, the most famous of all the heroic spirits. But Archer, a heroic spirit of unknown identity, has defeated him. That Red Knight has matched Berserker equally and has succeeded in killing Berserker, something no one has been able to do before. Holy shit! What? Can we talk about how insane this is? I say that, but then I'd rendered speechless. Archer killed Berserker? How? That should be impossible. Such actions cannot be forgiven. For her, this is like being stabbed in the heart by a bug on the roadside. That is an amazing line, holy crap. The pride of a girl who considers herself the strongest cannot allow her to be cornered by someone who should be stepped on, begging for sympathy. Jeez, that pisses me off. Getting defeated 6 times? You weren't going easy on him, were you? The sculpture does not answer. It might be unable to afford an answer, or perhaps it sees no need for one. Berserker just stands there and devotes himself to healing his wounds. Oh, it's corpses and figurative. Oh. This battle was too strange for him as well. His noble phantasm nullifies any attack. No attack can affect his body unless it is of the highest grade. So he rarely takes wounds. In the age of gods, no one could scratch him after he had accomplished his great deeds. But still, 6 times. Archer delivered a fatal blow 6 times. It does not even need to be said that every one of the attacks was by a different method. Even the greatest attacks cannot be effective on Berserker twice. If one seeks strangeness, that is the strange part. If Archer is a hero with such varied abilities, his true identity should have been clear. Oh. But his true identity still remained unknown, even after his body was pulverized. He didn't even use his noble phantasm. Okay, Archer must have some innate trait that just nullifies magic completely, or some holy defense. Like, I know there's a thing where, like, it was said that Ryder was an evil spirit, unholy in nature. Could that be the same with Archer? Does he perhaps wield some sort of weapon that is intended for slaying gods? What was really surprising was his way of being contradictory to that of a servant. A dim light grows in Berserker's eyes. If he had been summoned as a normal servant, he would have grieved that this battle deserved better. No matter who he really was, Archer was a rare great enemy. If he had not been mad, he could have matched sword techniques with Archer to his heart's content and passed a satisfying time. I won't forgive them. I will never forgive them. How could they insult me so? His master's voice echoes. With that, the small light of rationality vanishes. He is only a berserker now. His role is to defeat his opponents and to crush them as his master pleases. Have you healed, Berserker? He does not even need to answer. Wounds that are not fatal will be fully healed within a few minutes. But restoring everything would take 3 days. Oof. I can't wait that long. It's fine. We're going to go kill them right now. Oh man, this must be the critical mistake. The giant silently objects. It is his instinct. Berserker has an intuition like sabers when it comes to fighting. The enemies can certainly be mowed away easily, but it will be a different story if Servant Saber has recovered enough to use her noble phantasm. Berserker will not yield to a mere holy sword, but there is a small chance. His instinct tells him that if he is to fight that servant, he should engage her in perfect condition. What? 5 should be enough, right? They are no match for you even without the God Hand. The who's it what now? Or what? Are you going to let them go after they made fun of me so much? Right? I won't let anyone escape my forest. Yeah, I'll give you Rin and Saber. Kill them or redacted to them. You can do whatever you want with them. Jesus Christ. Okay, I don't even want to say what that 4-letter word was, but okay, that cinches it. Ilya is gross. Girl jumps down from the stairs. Through the rubble, she walks to the exit without a care for the bloody berserker. In that moment, the girl stops once as if remembering something. Then let's start the hunt, Berserker. But you can't kill Saber's master quickly, okay? I'm going to kill Shirou in the worst way possible. Smiling, the girl leaves the castle. The sun should come up soon. The forest is like her yard. No matter where her prey are hiding, it should be no problem for her to find them. As her targets, they only have a few minutes of life remaining. Interlude out. Well, okay. I like where this is going. Hopefully Ilya will die. Probably painfully. So, I don't know why, but I was forced to leave the ruin. It's fine that I shared my magical energy with Saber, but Tosaka pushed me out saying that girls have adjustments afterwards. Changing and all that. Okay. Damn, what is she saying? Guys have a lot of stuff too. Always go pee right after. Yes. I grumble, leaning against the wall. It sounds like an excuse because it is. I look up at the sky. Is it almost dawn? The sky in the east is getting redder, and the forest is slowly getting lighter. The forest is calm and quiet. When it's this quiet, I can't believe we are being pursued or that we were doing something like that until a moment ago. Remembering, I frantically shake off my worldly desires. I have to forget about it for now. What do you mean for now? Forget about it forever, please. I won't survive if I'm submerged in thoughts of her sensations. And more than anything, it's impolite to Saber. After all, I made love to Saber to save her. So I shouldn't have any other emotion for Saber. You know, I do like that Shirou always says, make love. He's not a very crass person. Good for him. No matter how soft Saber is and how good it felt, that was... I'm a big liar. I can't deceive myself about it with excuses like that. I can't forget Saber's sensations. But I have to forget about them for now. Jeez, this is no time to worry about such things. What we should be worrying about right now is how to take on Berserker. Now might be now might be a good time to check the relationship status, actually. Huh. Completely unchanged. Huh. Okay, that's good. That's right. I have to do whatever I can do. He told me that at the very end. I remember Archer's back. I could never like him, but all of his words have stuck in my head. I stare at a tree branch. There are only a few things I can do. Even if it isn't much right now, I can only do them to the best of my abilities. I pluck a handy branch. And I also find a few more branches that are straight. Shirou, we're done, so come in. I hear Tosaka's voice. I return to the ruin carrying the branches I found. Well, the only other problem is whether I'm able to face Saber like I did before after something like that. This way, Shirou. Rin has something to tell you. Okay, she's not being weird about it. I guess such worries were only on my part. Saber is acting resolutely, as always. She must have completely accepted the incident, unlike me. Yeah, I'll go right away. Damn, I won't lose. It's stupid to be the only one blushing, so I'll try my best to act calm. You're finally here. Then I'll start the strategy meeting, but we don't have the time to argue. There are only a few ways to defeat Berserker, so can you listen to my side first? Saber and I nod. The plan is pretty simple. We won't be a match with ordinary tactics. We need to execute a surprise attack to win, and if we do that, the absolute requirement is that we kill him in one blow and don't let him counterattack. I feel the same way. Even if I do exchange blows with Berserker, I will not be able to deliver a fatal wound. If we are to defeat him, we should do so outside of battle. Outside of battle? You mean we'll attack Berserker before he notices us? Well, you're right that it's reckless to fight him straight on, but that plan is even more reckless. He's not the type that'll allow us to take him by surprise. Yeah, we won't make any optimistic plans that assume we can get near Berserker without being noticed. They have Ilyasville. She'll sense Shirou and Saber's presence easily. I'm fine since I can hide my presence. I don't know how it works, but Ilya can feel Saber and my presence, huh? If Tosaka is the only one who can hide, then... Don't tell me that you're going to be the one doing the surprise attack. Of course. You're the one she's after the most, and I'm the best suited for this role. Leave it to me to slash Berserker from behind. You say so, but Berserker can't be that off guard. Of course not. That's why I'm going to have Saber create an opening. Saber, how much have you recovered? Normal battle should not be a problem, but I should avoid using my Noble Phantasm. With the amount of magical energy Shirou gave me, I will no longer be able to maintain my body the instant I use my Noble Phantasm. Even if I do use it, I will not be full force, so I do not think it would be able to defeat Berserker. Oh man. Yeah, that's more than enough. I'll have you fight Berserker. Shirou as well, of course. And I'll watch while hiding. I'm only an extra for Ilyasville, so I think she'll assume I've run away if I'm not there. Okay. Well, I think that's possible, but... If the probability's low, raise it. You seem to be on good terms with Ilyasville, so you may be able to trick her. Tosaka looks at me meaningfully. I have some objections, but I'll take that. Ilya would believe me if I told her you ran away. I don't think she would doubt anyone. But there is still a problem. I am fine fighting Berserker, but I cannot have Shirou do the same. Shirou cannot stand Berserker's attacks. I'm not telling Shirou to go hand-to-hand against Berserker. Shirou will support you from the back. It's going to be difficult for Saber to fight Berserker alone, so help her when she's in trouble. Ridiculous. Shirou does not excel in magic like you do, Rin. How would he be able to support me? Shirou will think of a way. Okay. But, well, there won't really be any room for a master to interfere against Berserker. Even I wouldn't be much help if I did something. But we don't have enough to spare to let anyone stay idle. I know Saber is done for if Shirou dies, but I'll still have him do this. After all, this battle is a gamble from the very beginning. That is true. Saber grows silent with a troubled face. As Tosaka is silent too, she must know she's saying something unreasonable. The two's concern is only natural. That night I met Saber. When we were attacked by Berserker, I could only use my body to defend her. There's a high probability that would happen again. So I should stay away from the battlefield, but I would have no intention of doing that even if she didn't tell me to be there. I know. I'll do something to back her up. Huh? Whoa, were my words that surprising? I just have to support her from a distance, right? Then I think I'll be able to do something. Saying that, I hold up the branch I just collected. The length is perfect. The flexibility is good as well. This is the first time I've done this kind of strengthening. But I don't think there's any flaw in the principle. The point is, I just need to keep reinforcing it until it becomes a real one. And for this, I also have a reference since he had one too. And on top of that, magical energy has been flowing in my body for a while now. I just have to repeat the usual process now. I analyze the basic structure and modify it. I analyze the composition materials and reinforce them. But that's not enough if the original is a branch and the finished product is his bow. Oh. Wait. Oh yeah, Shirou did see Archer's bow. Cool. I have to imagine it from the concept of creation. If I am to get it close enough to the real one, I have to formulate every hypothesis, at least in my head. I open my eyes. The branch is shaped right, but, man, it's not even close. It's ugly and crooked, but I know it will work as a bow. I just have to make the arrows in the same way. Wow, Shirou, good on you, buddy. That's some advanced magic. Shirou, that was... Yeah, I think I got the hang of it after the thing with Shinji. You said so too, that I shouldn't strain myself too much. I see. Well, it's good that we have a way to attack, so it's enough for now. Going back to the original topic. I will have you two fight Berserker. I'll get on top of a tree beforehand and watch from above. When Saber creates an opening in Berserker's defense, I'll skewer Berserker from above using all of my reserve jewels. It's a simple plan. Simple is good. Tosaka's expression asks for questions. Jules, is that your magic? But our normal magic will not harm Berserker. We need a full purity attack to injure him. I know. So in other words, we need an attack with an A rating, right? Saying that, Tosaka takes a jewel out of her pocket. What is that jewel? This is like my savings that I've been building up since I was small. One of these can instantly generate an A-rank great magic. I had 10, but I used one on you. Oh. I see. If it is the magic from that time, Berserker will certainly not be able to block it. Oh wow, this is from when Saber was first summoned and she hopped over the Shirou estate walls. Or Emiya estate walls, and she slashed Archer. Yeah, I remember that. He does not have magic resistance like I do. Even if it is magic, an A rank will penetrate him without any problems. That's right. I thought about using it in small amounts, but I can't be saying things like that now. I'll give Berserker 2 or 3 of these. How about all 10? Tosaka sticks out her chest in confidence. But... hey, aren't you being a bit stingy? Is this a new song? I feel the same way. I should not be saying this, but I believe you should be generous enough to at least use half of these. Ugh. What? It's my business, right? Do you guys know how hard it was to save this much? Saber and I protest silently. Tosaka's life depends on this as well, so it won't be funny if she gets stingy and we end up failing because of that. Fine, I'll use half of them, okay? Come on, I just wanted to say that. I get what you guys are saying too. Anyways, that's the plan. Now, we have to find somewhere where I can hide and where it'll be easy for Shirou to support Saber. Let's find a good spot before Ilyasville gets here. Yeah, we can't stay in this ruin now. As Tosaka says, all that's left is to find a spot to wait for Berserker. But before that... This is choices. I'm worried about Sakura. We haven't seen her in forever, man. Well, okay, this is pretty clear cut. There's no fail state in either of these. It's just a matter of who you want to increase relationships with. So, let me drop a save. This will be fate choice number 26. I do believe, right? Yeah. Our relationship chart shows that Saber's a bit higher than Rin, so... Yeah, I guess I'll have to stick with Rin, so I'll choose Saber first. I wonder if Saber's really alright. She says she will have no problems fighting, but isn't it hard on her fighting Berserker when she was so weak before? No, I'm more worried about her noble phantasm. I will not be able to maintain my body if I use it. Saber said that. That means that Saber will disappear the instant she uses that sword. Saber. Yes, what is it, Shirou? Can you promise me one thing before we fight? Yes, I do not mind if it is something I can do. Okay, I don't want you to use your noble phantasm no matter what situation we end up in. It's a serious matter if we use that on the ground, and I don't want you to disappear even if we can defeat Berserker with it. Yes, I understand. I do not intend to use the noble phantasm either. I do not think I will be able to defeat Berserker with the amount of magical energy I have. And more importantly, I will not be able to obtain the Holy Grail if I disappear. Saber declares so. That makes me happy. Alright, you're the same as always. I'm relieved that you're so sickeningly calm. Huh. What is that supposed to mean, Shirou? No, it doesn't mean anything. Let's just go outside. Tosaka will complain at us if we're late. You're right. It seems to be Rin's hobby to complain at you. Saying such an ominous thing, Saber heads to the exit. Then, Saber's body falls forward as if she tripped on something. I quickly grab her hand. Come on, watch your feet. Things are scattered around, so you have to watch out. Hey. Saber is blushing awkwardly. Saber? What? Is something wrong? No, it is not that, but if you are holding my hand, Saber blushes even more. Her figure looks like me from earlier. Oh, I blush too. Her hand in mine. I vividly recall Saber's sensations, and pull away quickly. Unable to say anything, we just stand there. Let's go outside. We have to go or we won't have much time. That is right. Let us hurry, Shirou. We start to go with that forced conversation. Once we go outside, we won't return here. I look back at the ruin for the last time and head to the battlefield, suppressing my beating heart. Yeah, Shirou's probably thinking, good memories here. Ugh. Bad memories for me. Oh, that's pretty art. Let's check the relationship chart. It did increase. Huh. Well, let's reload and see what's up with Rin. I'm worried about Tosaka. I don't want to think so, but Tosaka won't be stingy using her jewels, will she? Hold on. I'll say this again, but no holding back, Tosaka. It's true that jewels are expensive, but they can't substitute for your life, right? You can say such irresponsible things because you don't know the state of my financial affairs. I bet you'd fall over if you found out how expensive one of these is. Hey, I won't lose my legs just from money talk. Alright, if you say that, I'll take responsibility. I'll pay for half the jewels you use. Really? A man wouldn't back out of that, right? Oh my god, Shirou, what have you done? No, I have some money saved up, and I'll work and pay you if that's not enough. Or having you use a weapon that you've saved up, so I have to show some sincerity. Well, it's more like being obstinate than sincerity. I guess I want to show off to Tosaka. Hey, what's going on? You're smiling really crookedly. Yes, it's true that I'm happy, and it's also true that I found a certain enjoyment. By the way, Emiya-kun, do you not need to ask how much one of these jewels costs? Well, it's not like it's only 100,000 yen, right? Nope. That would be about right if it was a one-time use. Then something like 200,000 yen? That's a really odd increase, but that's not it. Then, like, 200, 500, 250 yen? Hey now, wouldn't you usually move up to the next digit? Why don't you go above 6 digits? Oh no! I don't want to say this, but maybe 300,000 yen? I'm telling you, why aren't you going to 7 digits? Could it be 1 million yen? I ask, feeling like I'm jumping off a bridge. Close. 1 more digit. Oh. But what's below me is a hole leading straight to hell. It's astronomical. I can't imagine such a large number. If you convert it into damages, it would kill any enemy boss. Sure? No, there's gotta be like some crazy MMO boss with way over 1 billion. Or 10 billion, 10 million I mean. What's wrong? You look pale, Emiya-kun. No, I'm okay. I can calculate fine. I can, but it's working against me in this case.
Really? Then I'll ask you just in case, but I can use my jewels, right? I won't spare anything. I'll use them without holding anything back.
I swallow my words, trying to tell her to use them sparingly if she can.
Tosaka, can I have credit?
I show as much courage as I can.
Of course. I won't put interest on it, so you can take your whole life to pay me back.
Tosaka-san answers seriously without a trace of humor. Hey, I can't pay back an amount that large even if I use my whole life. Man, I don't want to think about it, but I feel like Tosaka controls my life now. Okay, I take it that raised her relationship bar? Yes, here. So it did. Okay, Saber and Rin are tied. Sakura is at 1.5 pips. It's not good. No, sir. I'm starting to think I should have settled with different choices way earlier, because I don't know when Sakura will ever show up again, man. We reach an open clearing in the forest. The sun is rising, and the forest is darkened by the morning mist. Compared to the inside of the dense forest, this place has an open view. Tosaka, this place is okay, right?
Yeah, it meets several conditions, but I don't know about the view being so open. There aren't any escape routes for you or Saber.
She's such a perfectionist, considering even the escape routes.
Let's look for another place. We should have time.
Tosaka re-enters the forest. But Saber stares into the distance and doesn't move. Wait, there's a plot hole. Wasn't Saber on like the last set of clothes she had, but she was able to wear her armor to go rescue Shirou, then her armor was so generously taken off, then she had casual clothes again, and now she's wearing her armor again, so somehow she got a new pair of clothes, then vaporized it immediately to put on her armor. Oh well. Boy, I really hope someone got fired for that blunder.
Saber? What are you doing? If we don't hurry, Ilyasville will...
I feel a chill. I can't forget it, since I felt it once already. I can't even see him, nor feel his presence. But this pressure on my body must be because of him.
Found you.
A girl's voice echoes through the forest. Well, so much for Rin ambush strategy. Beyond the mist, from inside the forest, far away, something black comes straight for us.
Hold on, I'll be there to kill you soon.
Is it because we're in a clearing under the open sky? I feel like Ilya is talking to us while looking down from the sky.
Crap, she found Shirou already? This is bad. This place is too open. Whoa, how fast are they going? It won't take them even 2 minutes to get here. Hey, why are you two so relaxed? I'm telling you, this place is bad. We have to go somewhere else.
Tosaka takes my hand. But we won't make it. No, this place is fine, Tosaka. We're lucky just to be able to fight with the three of us together, so we can't wish for more.
idiot, I'm telling you that's no good. There's too much space here. Saber can't stop Berserker by herself, and you'll be in his range no matter how far away you are.
I know you're worried about me, but everyone's in danger now. And besides, there's no escape now, right?
That's true, but...
It's fine with you too, right, Saber? We'll take Berserker on here. Saber nods quietly.
Jeez. Fine. I'll be pissed if you die too easily.
She must have agreed as she disappears into the fog. When she goes into action, she's super fast. She gets away from the clearing and goes up a tree in the forest. They're coming, Saber. Are you ready?
You too. Please do not come any closer than you are now once the fight starts. I will not let Berserker near you, no matter what.
The fog flickers. Hello. Oh. From the morning fog, as if a black darkness is seeping out, the mad warrior appears along with the white girl.
I'm surprised. I thought you'd keep running until the very last second. Or have you given up already, Oni-chan?
There is about 40 meters between us and Ilya. We're facing each other on opposite ends of the clearing.
Oh, so Saber's recovered. I see, that's why you stopped running. That's disappointing. It's cute that you think you can win just because of that, but... I'm sorry, Shirou's going to die here.
Her laughter echoes through the forest. Does it irritate her? Saber, standing beside me, is so worked up that she could attack at any moment.
Jeez, this is boring since you've gotten so quiet. Are you scared of dying? That's a waste. If you beg for your lives now, I might consider forgiving you.
Tosaka must have finished climbing the tree. If she's going to place herself, it'll be near the center of the clearing. Nobody would notice if she was right where the branches are overlapping, and they should be strong enough to support her as well.
I see. So that's how you're acting. Then I guess there's no more point in talking. I'll kill you too and Rin. Hold on. Where's Rin, Shirou?
I guess that's what you expect from Berserker's master. She has a complete understanding of what can be overlooked and what can't be. Tosaka isn't here. She left us behind a long time ago.
You guys went your separate ways? Oh yeah, you two would just be a burden to her. She should be able to run away faster by herself. That's right. Knowing her, she should be out of the forest by now. You won't make it even if you go after her now.
Oh, that's probably Shirou. Okay. That's right. Knowing her, she should be out of the forest by now. You won't make it even if you go after her now.
Is that so? This forest is Einsburn's boundary field.
Whoa! Jeez, okay.
I can tell who enters and who leaves. No one has left the forest since then. Rin is still in the forest, so I can look for her later.
Thank God. If Ilya can only sense the boundaries of the forest, she doesn't know about Tosaka yet. Actually, she completely believed what I said. Ilya is certainly a cold-hearted master. But still, can't that cold-heartedness still be recovered? Ilya, I'll ask one more time before we fight. Won't you stop being a master and stop this battle?
I can't. It's my grandfather's command.
Huh.
As long as I have Berserker, I'm the master of Einsburn. I have to kill other masters and bring back the Holy Grail. And besides, I'm the one that should be asking you. I'm the head of Einsburn, so I won't repeat my words, but I can still listen if you're going to give me a different reply.
She has a little hope in her voice. But as long as Saber's beside me, I can't nod to her words. My answer won't change. I'm Saber's master. If you won't stop being a master, I'll defeat Berserker and make you quit. I declare so while looking at Ilya and Berserker. In that instant, the air in the clearing freezes.
I see. Then I'll really kill you. I'll disintegrate you and your conceited thoughts, Shirou.
What?
What is that?
A pattern is appearing on her face. No, it's not just her face. That thing is all over her body. It's a huge command spell, incomparable to the ones we have. Yeah, I was gonna say,
That's one big command spell. No more playing around. Go mad, Heracles.
a dead voice. As if to answer it, the giant behind her roars. Okay, apparently Berserker's words were too crass to be uncensored. A scream that shakes the earth. The giant screams as if going insane, and its every ability increases as it deforms and swells? Oh no. It can't be. You were just taking his reasoning away? You have not been using his berserker abilities all these times? It's only natural for Saber to feel a shudder. Oh, that was Saber speaking. Even I, unable to tell how strong a warrior is, can sense that it is not to be messed with.
Go, kill anything that nears you, Berserker.
It's an explosive roar. It roars out, not even a howl now, and the giant jumps in. Oh. Man, there is a surprising amount of music in this visual novel. Jeez. Saber. A silver light dashes forward in reply. Berserker lands in the center of the clearing. A huge body descends and Saber runs straight for its landing point. God, I really hate to do this right here at this climactic point, but I think I need to leave things off. This will be a cliffhanger. Sorry about that. But at least in the bright side is, I think next video, hopefully we'll be able to show the fight in full. And boy, this feels ultimate. This is like the ultimate final confrontation between everyone and Ilya and Berserker. I think this might really be it for keepsies. Full body command spell. You don't think she, like, stole Shinji's, do you? No. Shinji's command spell's all burnt up and vanished. That's impossible. Maybe that's just how the Berserker class operates. The master to a Berserker has crazy different command spell functions and appearances. I don't know. But, apparently, this entire time, Berserker has been lucid and sane. This entire time. And now, at long last, Berserker has been cut loose, his mind has been lost, and he has gained massive stat increases. And perhaps worst of all, he probably feels no pain and has no sense of self-preservation. All of Archer's wounds aren't gonna slow him a bit. That's really bad. Looking forward to seeing what comes next for sure, and I'm also very glad that we have completely moved forward past what was in the past. Anyway, I'm Zephyr the Jester. This has been more Fate Stay Night. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you next time. So until then, please take care.